This is how we ride, this is how we do. Ride mud, sliding up higher in the groove. Don't give a damn about the cash we're spending.
Yeah, we stole merchandise. Why, well, it seems like
surprised.
It seems like you're a very. Well, hold on, we got to turn this way. We don't want to get in trouble. Oh my God! Why is Cody like that? What's his deal?
He loves you.
He does. It's a big discrepancy in this two pit. I swear.
Yeah.
So,
Did Buddy drive the way you wanted him to tonight?
He did it. A little. He was being soft, but he showed a little aggression.
You don't have to go crazy. He did a little cat and mouse there, and 3 and 4 coming to the white. You know.
Well, he's from here. You know, kinda. He ran here, so he should know what to do. You approve of how he raced tonight?
Well, I think he could have bombed him in 3 and 4 coming to the white, but he didn't.
But because he was.
Oh, because he's thinking.
He's scared of.
No, he's not scared. He's thinking.
He's thinking because of you getting in his face and telling him to think.
He's thinking that he's maturing.
Okay, he's maturing. He's getting to the outlaw level of maturity.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
So outlaw level of maturity is not endoing off of 4, obviously. So
yeah, he had a rough night, sadly. We kind of had a rough night, but at least an uneventful feature for us.
Well, it's interesting, you know, we're just talking about rolling 4-wheelers by you, but we were just talking about this. There was apparently like a interesting moment of this race where a lot of drivers, I heard Gio Scelzi went up into the damn tower kind of upset that a caution was thrown in a delayed fashion for TJ Michael, who came to a stop. It didn't help him at all. He suffered a lot of lost positions because of this.
Yeah.
From a fan perspective, people in the grandstands were thinking, oh, they wanted the 41 to have the lead. But what was the deal there? Apparently, TJ Michael was kind of like already off the pace, and they allowed almost a full lap where the car stopped. What was it?
I couldn't see, obviously. I saw that he slowed on the backstretch. So in my mind, I thought he pulled off into the pits. And then, you know, half a lap later, the caution came out. So, you know, I can't see all that. Luckily, I wasn't up high and in that mess. But, you know.
Was it weird? It was weird.
To me, we should have been single file. We were stuck on lap 10 for a long time. You know, those are, you know, it just took a long, I don't know how long that feature was, but it had to be an hour.
Well, it was a show. That's what you are paid to do, is put on the show.
Yeah.
But it seems like the general consensus is the reason that was delayed for that lap is just to get a lap in, technically.
I mean, again, I don't know if the rule is everybody has to cross the start-finish line or half the field. There's different rules. I know the initial start, everybody has to cross the start-finish line to count a lap in. So I don't know if that rule was half, so they waited to half and it was a split yellow. I don't know, but we were stuck on lap 10 for a while, and that's pretty common practice for them to just try to get laps in because it's taking so long. We got a long tow tomorrow, or not long, but a couple-hour tow tomorrow. It's already late. Like, it's way too late here tonight. Like, I don't know why.
6305s, you know.
And a lot of 410s to the C main, so.
But,
you know, just, I don't know, just a lot of things. Time crunch. You know, new people in new positions. You know, not that anybody did anything wrong.
Well, no, everybody did scale their car tonight, correct?
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know. I didn't see the drone shot. I was in my car.
I mean, have you seen that happen before? Question mark. Have you seen a crew member weigh their car at a race event?
No, I don't know. That's
how shocked were you to see that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're gonna trust the crew guys. You know, I'm guaranteed Brad was overweight, probably by 30, 40 pounds.
Oh, I agree.
But still, like, no matter what, you have to do right by the people, the series, and all that stuff.
Well, and in their position that they're in, that's a big, like, red flag in a way, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
not that the race just stopped red
flag,
flag,
can of worms for no reason.
Right, I know that has to be a little tough.
Yeah, again, it's just an interesting situation with owning racing. You know, it's going to create a lot of stuff as long as it exists. You know, just the nature of it.
Well, and there has to be a little piece of you that hopes that or wishes that Brad Sweet was over here so you could beat him this year, right? I mean,
well, hopefully he comes.
You've heard me talk about Asterisk and all this. You've been in the YouTube comment sections when I've been talking about this. I mean, you probably want to knock the champion out to take the belt. You know?
Yeah, he knows that, but you know, he's got to do what's good for him, and he's getting older. You know, he's 5, 6, 7 years older than me, so he's looking for later in life, and he's got a very unique opportunity to.
You're not saying he's lightweight because he's older.
No, I'm saying
and he's running or anything.
He's thinking about after racing. You
okay.
know what I mean? That's what he's starting. But hopefully he comes to Sharon tomorrow. I mean, we'll see if he comes to Sharon tomorrow and see if we can beat him. But yeah, I mean, everybody want to beat Brad Sweet and dethrone him. But I mean, I guarantee at some point in the next 3 years, we'll be racing together. If it's with the Outlaws or with whatever, you know, we'll race against each other for a championship again before it's done.
Well, I had to make an undisputed belt for the late models last year with Ricky Thornton. If I made one and we did a point system with all y'all's match races coming up, would you accept an undisputed belt or no?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, because there
like
are going to be
head-to-head.
races this year where y'all could technically be scored, you know.
Yeah.
You would take it.
Yeah. I like my chances. I like that sprint car ratings guy. He's got all the plus minuses and head-to-head stuff, and
Right.
that's always cool to see. But yeah, I'll take anyone on any night. It's just what we do. You got to be confident in what you do and believe in yourself, believe in your team, and if we got our shit together, I mean, I feel like nobody can beat us.
Well, and that's kind of been a question mark this year. Y'all been beating them so well on the Outlaw Tour that it's almost like you and Brad are 1-2.
Yeah.
It feels like a night like this where y'all struggle a little bit is something that, you know, I don't want to say fans want, but it gives other teams a chance at least. But I'm sure you're not out there trying to give them chances at all.
No, you don't want to. Obviously, that DNF at Paducah was a killer. You know, we lost 40 points that night. So realistically, if that doesn't happen, we have a pretty big lead. But now everybody's in striking distance, and Macedo, Gio, and Donnie are going to be tough all year long. So it's going to be battle all year. It's not going to be easy, and it's going to come down to the end of the year like it does every year.
Well, and y'all, interesting thing I noticed here tonight and noticed throughout the year, you know, they talked about High Limit kind of killing the Ohio scene because they lost All-Stars. Y'all went to PA here recently and pretty much handled PA relatively easily. You only got one race in, obviously, at Lincoln.
Yeah.
He's the crew chief, so how can you not win at Lincoln? Now, y'all came here to Ohio, and it seems like this Ohio racing scene's pretty tough. I remember I asked you a couple years ago which is tougher, California or PA. Almost feel like I had to ask you which one's tougher, PA or Ohio, because there was a lot of strong cars out there
Yeah,
tonight.
it was a unique track tonight. It was wet, it rained, they watered it, so it was a little bit of a unique track. So it wasn't as slick as it normally is, but yeah, I don't know.
Ohio's pretty strong now locally.
They get 35 to 38 cars weekly, to my knowledge. So, I mean, that's pretty damn good. And have 46 or 48 cars tonight, that's a damn good car count for this race. There's only 38 cars here last year, so we have more cars here than last year.
And so Ohio seems to be pretty strong on a regional basis now.
Yeah. There's a lot of young kids that I don't really know much about, and
Seems like most of those guys were stuck on that All-Star Tour before, whereas
yeah,
now
but it's new guys,
they're more
though. It's
local.
Not even really all-star guys here. You know,
Right.
Shaffer, and that's it. But I mean, other than that, it's all new kids. Bryce Nusis and the 11N.
You got Henry here from California running
yeah,
the car.
a lot of new people. So I gotta go though. We
Okay.
gotta race. See you at
As
Sharon.
always, I feel like a woman. You're just running away from me, David.
It happens.
Oh my God. Sunset. Sunset, David. Sunset.
This is how we ride, this is how we do.